Alright, I want to talk about going to the big box stores, Home Depot, and getting some Carrara polished porcelain tile, 12 by 24. Okay, I see a bunch of videos of this type of tile on YouTube, but nobody talks about the patterns. Okay, so when you go, I opened up 5 boxes of this. And, okay, over here, you can see I got a row. You see this is stacked 2, 3, 3, and 2. Those are all repeats. This row were just singles. So when you get these boxes and they're random, you can get 2 or 3 of the same ones in the same box. So you always want to buy extras. And you can see here, these 2 are the same. So if you didn't know and you just started tiling these, just opening the box and just putting what was in there, you can get 2 of the same pattern in this, in the same setup. So when you look at it, it just sticks out at you like unprofessional. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look real. So this is supposed to be Carrara marble, like an imitation Carrara, because it's not real. But in order for that to look real, you got to actually make it where it looks, somewhat decent, which means don't keep repeating the same patterns over and over where you're going to see it in the same spot. You can move this somewhere else. That's fine. You could also sometimes take the same one and flip it over. These 2 are flipped, but you can still kind of tell that, it's the same pattern. It's a repeat. And I hate that. I really hate tile that's repeated. And from what I've counted, there's only about 16 different patterns that I found out of this one. I wish there was a lot more, but it is what it is. Okay, now so this is about an hour's work that I was working on here. And you can see it came out pretty good. And what I did is I went through the different styles and I tried to match them up so they blend together. So how this vein kind of goes this way, and it's the same color vein as this one. And it kind of looks like it's flowing. And then I found another one. You got to play around with them and see how this one has the same color as this one. So it looks like a vein running down the tile. See, and then it curves this way. Don't worry so much about the little ones like this if they don't go through all the way. Luckily, see, this one went through here and then it has a little dark spot. It was like perfect. Okay, and if they don't go all the way through, it's okay. It'll still give you the illusion that there's a vein. Like this one's real close to it. So over here I found this one. I couldn't find nothing for this one, and then I found this one. And see how the vein kind of goes this way and it squiggles down and it kind of connects there. Okay, this one doesn't have nothing connected to this one, but that's okay because this is going to be my niche cutout right here. Same thing with this one. You can see the vein. I got it to go in the same spot. See that? So when you look at it from far away, it looks like a real marble stone that was cut and then that you put it on the wall like that. See right here, I really worked on this one. See these veins going through here? Sometimes you gotta flip them over, move them around until you get it where it looks like it's real. Like look at this one. This one's crazy. That looks like a major vein there. So this one has 3 major veins. We got this one right here at the bottom. Got this one going in the middle right here. Okay. And then I got this real skinny one up at the top that kind of goes down and then goes off to the right there. So what you want to do is do what I did here. So I got 8 foot by 4 foot that I'm doing. So I got them all laid out so I know what it's going to look like. Take a picture of it. You could do it this way. Take a picture this way. You can even go over here on the other side. Take a picture from this side, and then you can choose which side you like better. So if I go this way, my veins, those real big veins up there will be at the top. I'll have more less veins at the bottom. I'll have that one there. Looks good. Or I can do this way, where I have the vein at the bottom, vein in the middle, and that skinny vein at the going towards the top. So I think I'm going to run it this way, but either way, it's just preference really. But yeah, I searched on YouTube on how you can, lay out your tile, and there was no videos on it. So I thought I'd shoot a quick YouTube video for anyone that's bought this tile from Home Depot. It's a Carrara white polished porcelain tile, 12 by 24. And there's a few different ones to choose from, but for the most part, this one's made in India. And yeah, it's a pretty good design of veins that they did. They seem to all mostly go to the right. Some of these I've seen where you can actually flip them the other way and it will go this way and that way, and it just looks funky to me. And not only that, repeating patterns, like I said before, if you repeat the pattern over and over, it screams out cheap. You know, I'm sorry, that's my opinion. When you see the pattern, even if you switch them around, if you think, oh, this is the same as that one, but it's okay, I'll put it over here, it'll be, you know, on the other row, it'll still stick out at you, especially in a photo. When you take a picture, you'll see it. So you can see the pattern is exactly the same. That pattern is exactly the same. So it looks terrible. And if you look over here, none of these look the same. None of them. And I worked my butt off trying to get them to match. So it's worth the little time to play around with these. Yeah, that's it for tile layup. And the other wall, you don't see it as much, so it's not as important, but I'll do the same similar thing as this. But some of these only had one-offs. I don't have any more of them, so I just have to play around until I got a nice pattern that I like.